7 action steps real estate agents can take to avoid seller impersonation fraud. Number 1, check the tax records. Check the tax records to confirm the address given by the seller matches the actual tax records mailing address. Number 2, use the public records and any MLS to your advantage. Compare the sales price to any appraisal, historical sales price, or any tax appraisal. Number 3, contact the seller using independent sources. If the seller is an individual seller, contact the real property owner directly by mail or phone based on information independent of what the seller gives you. If the seller is an LLC or a corporation, check the state corporation records and confirm the principal's name and their contact information listed in those records to see if it matches what the seller gives you. Mail the property owner a confirmation of their sale at the tax records address and the property address. Upon our receipt of the contract to open a settlement order, we will also mail a letter to the mailing address listed in the tax records to ensure that we have a willing and actual seller. Number 4, make sure you have personal or verified knowledge of the seller's identity. At Community Title Network, we now ask you this question as a first step to ensure, as the settlement agent, that we are dealing with the actual property owner. Number 5, verify the seller's identity. There are many third-party identity verification apps on the market today that can be used. Run the seller name and email through a verification program. Please know that we now use knowledge-based authentication, also known as KBA, programs to confirm that we are working with the actual property owner. The KBA is information particular to the actual property owner and is based on credit information for that person. Questions typically relate to places of residence and car ownership information. The KBA consists of several questions and only takes a few minutes to complete. Number 6, ask the seller questions to ascertain their knowledge of the property not readily available in public records. These can be certain characteristics of the property: room colors, tile selections, condition of appliances, or other aspects of the house or property. You can also ask about neighbors, certain community amenities, or commercial facilities such as stores or gas stations that they frequented nearby. Vague or incorrect answers should alert you. Number 7, notify the sellers of new fraud prevention processes for settlement. Talk to the settlement agent to research their fraud prevention measures. Let the seller know the title company most likely now will use a notary under their own control and not allow the seller to use their own notary. We only allow notaries under our control to work directly with sellers. This could halt the attempted fraud. Taking any of these steps, or all of them, certainly will prevent a seller impersonation fraud, and it will protect you and your client.